Since elementary school, I've had this vision of what my senior year would look like, and I can assure you that sitting alone in my room doing all my classes via Zoom was not in the realm of possibilities of what I thought this first semester would be. The pandemic truly changed our world and our perspective, so much so to where I watch a movie and I get startled for the first few seconds because the actors aren't wearing masks. And then, of course, I snap back into reality and realize that this was filmed before the pandemic and it's a movie. That being said, quarantine, the pandemic, and all the alone time that came with it really forced me just to sit down and think about everything in our world. At least for me, I think it's safe to say that this past election was one of the most stressful events 2020 brought. Families, communities, and our country was so divided, and is still so divided, in a time when we really need to come together to find quick solutions. As a journalist, my role is to report objective news by using facts and statistics as evidence. It's then up to the people to formulate their own opinion based on those facts. Over the years, there's been a growing distrust towards the media, and as the news director of a broadcast journalism publication, I've tried my best to overcome that stigma, at least within our school's community. My goal is to cover stories that provide new perspectives and shine light on certain people or topics that I feel aren't talked about enough. I understand that it's hard to stand up for something that you believe in when the people around you don't have the same views, because you feel like you're going to get judged. I had this exact same problem my freshman year. I was really nervous to cover a controversial topic because I didn't want the opinions of others to change about me based on what I said. I overcame that fear over time because the older kids who had been in the journalism program for a while set great examples for me and showed me what the result of standing up for something really looks like. As a leader, it's now my job to set that example and be one of the first to stand up and discuss a controversial topic or get a conversation started about difficult subject matter. This was part of the reason my team and I started the Diverse Voices podcast, because we wanted to start the conversation about racial injustice that many find so challenging to talk about. We provided students of color at Costa a safe platform to share their experiences. I hope that when other students hear these stories and see how others are willing to be vulnerable and talk about their experience firsthand, then others will be inspired to do the same or change the way they think. I want to end by reminding everyone that it's okay to stop and take a deep breath sometimes. You can't expect to adjust to a big change overnight, and it definitely takes some time. Use this break to relax and reset and focus on the positives of what's to come next year.